Member from Lanark, Frontenac, Lennox and Addington.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, I move that leave be given to introduce a bill entitled An Act to Provide for Grand Juries in Ontario, and that it now be read for the first time.
Well, we were just told we are.
No, that was a motion.
Mr. Hillier moves that leave be given to introduce a bill entitled An Act to Provide for Grand Juries in Ontario, and that it now be read for the first time. It's the pleasure of the House. The motion carried. Carried.
This is a bill entitled An Act to Provide for Grand Juries in Ontario. First reading of the bill, Premier Lecture Project as well.
For a short statement.
Thank you, Speaker. This bill enacts the Grand Juries Act 2011. Judges of the Superior Court of Justice are required to convene grand juries in every county and district. Grand juries serve one-year terms. The 7 members of each grand jury are selected from the jury roll in accordance with the Juries Act. Members may be excused from jury duty on grounds of illness and hardship. Members may also be excluded from jury duty if their service would or could present a conflict of interest. Grand juries may review the activities of public institutions specified in subsection 3-1 of the Act. A review is limited to the activities within a grand jury's county or district. Grand juries may solicit suggestions from the public about which institutions to review. Grand juries may enter the premises of institutions and may make inquiries of the institution's employees. Grand juries may appoint experts for assistance. Grand juries have the right of access to records that are in the institution's custody and care, unless the record falls within an exemption under the Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act or the Municipal Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act. Grand juries are required to prepare reports in respect of their reviews. Reports must be filed as public documents and be made available for public inspection. Reports must also be tabled in the Legislative Assembly. It is an offence to obstruct a review by a grand jury or any member of a grand jury, and penalties are specified in Section 8 of the Act. Thank you.